Anderson, Roane, and Morgan counties. You're watching the Channel 12 Evening News on BBB Communications Cable Channel 12. And now your Anderson County News.
And thanks for joining me. I'm Dudley Evans on this Monday edition, December 14th. Hope you've had a good day so far, and a little cloudy out there. Early showers this morning, overnight showers as well. Came to an end, but the cool weather's still with us. Let's take a look at the radar on this 14th before your headlines today. And in that we find that looks like, again, radar indicating nothing out there right now. As, again, the dry pattern started to come in. We'll see some sun tomorrow, but then more rain probably, likely. After that, so we look outdoors and show you our stats today on this 14th of December. 43 degrees. Yeah, cool, clammy day, I guess. 68% humidity. The winds are out of the north 5 to 10. Barometer steady. And dew point at around 33. So tonight we'll see partly cloudy skies. Slowly singing into the clouds. Low near 29 degrees. And so below freezing tonight. Tuesday, partly sunny. Gradually becoming sunny much of the afternoon tomorrow with a high near 47. Before the next chance of rain does start to move in. So keep it here. We'll get you updated on that. And Brandon Bonds will be around to show you a forecast for the entire week in just a few minutes. First in news for today, one woman now we know was killed and a man injured in a head-on collision which occurred Friday afternoon in Clinton. Well, the crash occurred at around 5:30 in front of the Anderson County Health Department building on North Main Street. And preliminary indications are that Elizabeth Raw had been heading north on Main Street when her car crossed over the center line, according to the report, and into the path of an oncoming pickup truck. The two vehicles collided head-on, killing Rowe and injuring the driver of the pickup, whose name was not immediately released. Now, he was transported, we understand, to an area hospital for treatment of injuries, and of course we are awaiting, as well as our media partners at WYSH, the completion of the final accident report. And when that becomes available, of course, we'll follow up on this story and bring you the latest on that. Some traffic delays there, of course, near the health department there Friday evening. Sunday, the Tennessee Department of Health reported a new single-day high number of new COVID-19 cases in the state, with 11,352 reporting. That brings the state's total since the start of the pandemic in March to 454,305 cases. The state also reported 60 new deaths on Sunday, bringing the statewide death toll now to 5,462 across the state. Locally here in Anderson County on Sunday, there was 205 new cases reported, sending Anderson County over the 4,000 case mark at now 4,073 since March. As of Sunday's update, there were 751 active cases here in Anderson County, and 2 more deaths reported this weekend, bringing the death toll to 40. Over the past 7 days, 17.4% of the COVID tests administered in Anderson County have come back positive. Campbell County saw 74 new cases reported on Sunday, along with 1 new death. 1,988 cases have been reported in Campbell County since the start of the pandemic, and Sunday's death brings their total now to 27. 300 cases are currently active, and the 7th-day positivity rate is 14.8% in Campbell County. In Morgan County, and is now over the 100-case threshold with 1,046 after 52 new cases were reported on Sunday. 217 cases of COVID are described as active in Morgan County right now, where no new deaths leaves their total at 8. Over the past 7 days, 21.1% of COVID tests have come back positive in Morgan County. And again, these numbers are coming in from the database that we get from the state, and of course our friends over at WYSH as well. You can go also to the website at covid19tn.gov for more information there. December the 10th, update from the city manager here in Oak Ridge on the coronavirus. An important update, he says, from the city manager, Dr. Watson, on the coronavirus. As he told us on Friday, the latest updates affecting city facilities are due to the significant increase in COVID cases. He strongly urges citizens to conduct their business with the city over the phone or by mail whenever possible, and email. The City of Oak Ridge Municipal Building has partially reopened, as we all know, to the public with several COVID-19 precautions in place. First of all, secured badge-only areas of the municipal building are in effect, and only city staff can access the majority of city departments. Public access to the municipal building is restricted to the north entrance near the courtroom labeled Court Public Safety, and the Utility Business Office and Community Development permit window is open, and the entrance near the city clerk's office on the south side of the building, which is actually handicap access only. And of course, you can call for information to get in there if you are handicap accessible or need to have that accessibility at 425-5377. So again, some restrictions still going on there. Masks are required, by the way, to enter the building. The city also limiting the number of face-to-face meetings and conducting electronic meetings as allowed by the governor's executive order. An official record of those meetings, of course, is available on the city's website. With that, Oak Ridge Council is scheduled to meet this evening, 7 o'clock tonight at the Municipal Complex Courtroom. And here's what's on the agenda for the council to review. First of all, proclamations tonight and public recognition, swearing in of Travis Solomon as Oak Ridge's new fire chief. An introduction of Christine Michaels, the president and CEO, the new one that is, of the Oak Ridge Chamber of Commerce, who she's been now here around 2 months. And a proclamation designating December 14th, today, as Oak Ridge High School Wildcat Football Team Day. Under special reports, the City Attorney Evaluation Committee will give their report on the search for a new city manager, or excuse me, as a city attorney, as their current city attorney is planning on retirement. Other agenda items can be found if you go to the city's website at oakridgetn.gov. We'll bring you the meeting live right here on TV 12 tonight at 7 p.m., so stay tuned for that for our Anderson County viewers. Hey, the second Monday of the month, that is today, and that means it's time to dine and donate to help our friends and aid to distressed families of Appalachian counties, or ADFAC, as we all know. On the second Monday of every month, several area restaurants donate a portion of the day's sales to support the work done by ADFAC in the community. In Clinton, you can dine and donate at Hoskins on Main Street. You can head to the Oak Ridge and grab a meal for a good cause at Birchfield's, Mediterranean Delight, Razzleberries, and the Soup Kitchen. If you're in need for a sub, both Subway restaurants in Clinton are participating in the Subways, giving to ADFAC, as well as in Oliver Springs and Rocky Top, and the Subway right here in Oak Ridge on the Turnpike. For information on ADFAC or the Dine and Donate program, visit adfac.org for more information. We'll be back with more news right after the break here on TV 12's Monday edition. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. This year, more than ever, we here at OEB Law would like to say thank you for letting us help you with your legal needs. We are so grateful to be a part of such a strong community. We are extremely proud to have been serving our East Tennessee family for over 20 years, and we look forward to many more years to come. From all of us here at OEB Law,
have a safe and Merry Christmas
and a prosperous New Year.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award, given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love, and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl F. Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Life is made of moments. Moments to share. Moments that are special. And those that are everyday. How do we meet these moments for over 2 million people across 23 counties in East Tennessee? We will meet them not as just a group of hospitals, but as one community of care. Because this is about you, and it's about time. Covenant Health. For every moment.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
You could save a life by practicing compassion. Many people have a network of friends and family who serve as an unconditional support system. Some of us are not that lucky. Show compassion to others by listening and attempting to understand their feelings. Know there is always someone to talk to. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone in need or talk to someone if you need support. Call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK.
As we promised, an update now as the Roane County Sheriff Jack Stockton Sr. His department processed now 2 individuals into the jail on Thursday evening last week for the death of 37-year-old Aaron Reed Brown of Cumberland County's Daysville community near Rockwood. We now know that Casey Lee Ridenauer, age 21, Casey Ridenauer, and this person, 33-year-old Samuel Lee Cook, both face second-degree murder and abuse of a corpse. Ridenauer is scheduled to make his first court appearance this Tuesday. Tomorrow, just over a $500,000 bond was initially set for both suspects. Brown's body was pulled from the Emery River near Harriman last Wednesday morning at a boat access off of Webster Road in Harriman. Sheriff Stockton says, stated the day after the discovery, he thought foul play was involved. And we'll have much more on that coming up on our Roane County portion of our news as well in just a few minutes on what really happened to Mr. Brown preceding his death. A narcotics search warrant was executed early on Friday morning by investigators with the La Follette Police Department and agents from the 8th Judicial District Drug Task Force. That raid was carried out at around 6:30 Friday morning at 904 West Forest Street downtown after officials said that undercover investigators had made several purchases of meth from that residence. The house was also raided for similar reasons back in October. No arrests were made Friday, but evidence will be presented to the Campbell County Grand Jury from the La Follette Police Department in that raid there this past Friday morning. Well, longtime Anderson County educator Joe Fogarty passed away after a battle with COVID-19 recently, as many of us know. Fogarty spent some 40 years with the Anderson County school system as a teacher and administrator, and later the first safety director in the history of the school system. His family says that his passion was making sure every student got their diploma. A scholarship has now been established in his memory, and it already has collected about $6,000. The goal of the scholarship is to help high school students get everything they need to graduate, but also to honor Joe Fogarty's memory and legacy. Send your donations to Education Foundation of Clinton City and Anderson County Schools, Joe Fogarty Memorial Scholarship Fund, 212 North Hicks Street in downtown Clinton, 37717, or visit theeducationfoundation.info/donate for more information. Clinton Fire reported Sunday 217 cases of COVID-19 are described as active in Morgan County, where no new deaths leaves their total at 8. Over the past 7 days, 21.1% of COVID tests have come back positive in Morgan County. In Anderson County on Sunday, 206 new cases were reported, setting Anderson County over the 4,000 case mark of 4,073 since March. As of Sunday's update, there were 751 active cases in Anderson County, and 2 more deaths were reported this weekend, bringing their death total in Anderson County to 40. Over the past 7 days, 17.4% of the COVID tests there in Anderson County have come back positive. You can find even more information on COVID-19 across the state and in each of Tennessee's 95 counties by visiting covid19tn.gov for more information. But now 500 active cases in Roane County. Rockwood Fire Department personnel were dispatched to a small fire in a home at 807 North Trinity Avenue last night just after 6 p.m. According to Rockwood Fire Department Chief Matt Crabtree we spoke with, the responding units got on the scene within minutes of the dispatch and saw smoke and flames inside the living room area. That according to the chief. And he says they may have been caused by an alternate portable heating source. The occupant of the house, identified as Brenda White, got out of the house and was not injured. And there were no other occupants according to the report. Crabtree said as well, Harriman Fire personnel were dispatched as per mutual aid agreement, and as they arrived in Rockwood were canceled after Rockwood units were able to put the fire out. The fire damage was contained to the small area of the wall there in that living room portion. Quick note, a Roane County ambulance. You may have seen this today, and Kingston Fire first responders and police were sent this afternoon around 2 o'clock to the Kingston Weigels, where 2 workers inside who were doing remodeling there, as the building is under remodeling, fell from a ladder. This according to a 911 call. The patients were not seriously hurt, and only one of them needed to be checked out by the med unit and actually was transported to the Methodist Medical Center with the injuries there. More news after the break here on TV 12's Monday edition. Stay with us.
Rome Metals Group has been serving East Tennessee for decades. Locally owned and operated. Scrap metal. Nothing's too big or too small. Still have that clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Rome Metals Group are specialists in industrial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Rome Metals urges you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. A member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Rome Metals Group. Turn that scrap into cash.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. This year, more than ever, we here at OEB Law would like to say thank you for letting us help you with your legal needs. We are so grateful to be a part of such a strong community. We are extremely proud to have been serving our East Tennessee family for over 20 years, and we look forward to many more years to come. From all of us here at OEB Law,
have a safe and Merry Christmas.
And a prosperous New Year.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl F. Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
Life is made of moments. Moments to share. Moments that are special. And those that are everyday. How do we meet these moments for over 2 million people across 23 counties in East Tennessee? We will meet them not as just a group of hospitals, but as one community of care. Because this is about you, and it's about time. Covenant Health. For every moment.
Welcome back. Several record reports to tell you that. Still waiting on some of the indications of what happened, but several traffic crashes worked by law enforcement this weekend at emergency first responders. One last night around 7 p.m. on Winton Chapel Road near Rockwood. One person actually was unconscious when law enforcement got on the scene, and then law enforcement arrived, but quickly recovered and was walking around and was not seriously injured after his car ran off the roadway. A rollover crash on Tennessee Chapel Road in South Roane County late Friday night was investigated by the Highway Patrol. We're still awaiting the report on the seriousness of injuries and who was involved. Rockwood police investigated a wreck on Mullino Street, that's the extension of North Kingston Avenue, Saturday afternoon, and the report not available for us to get that information today. And a two-car crash happened on South Roane Street in Harriman just before 3 o'clock today, blocking one lane of traffic in front of the Dollar Tree store. One patient taken to the hospital in that accident, according to the report from 911. With most of the county government bodies meeting either by Zoom or live streamed and closed to the public, the Roane County Commission meeting for this evening, Monday, December 14th, is being held at the Harriman High School auditorium instead of the courthouse. And it is open to the public. There will be a zoning public hearing starting at 6:30. Prior to the meeting on a couple of zoning regulations. They'll also hear from delegations if anyone wishes to speak tonight on any action you may have inside, of course, for the County Commission. A resolution of the Planning Commission to recommend a rezoning request by George Hodges for a property from R1 to C2 Highway Commercial, and also one as well for them to reveal tonight, or at least look at, for a Miss Turi Bingham from R2 to a C2 commercial district as well. And a resolution honoring master gardeners of Roane County is on the agenda for this evening. And also a resolution honoring Miss Virginia Pankey. A resolution establishing the committee of the Roane County Commission for the next year will be also reviewed. And a resolution to authorize the county executive to execute an amended 10-year franchise agreement with Comcast. So again, the county commission meets tonight at the Harriman High School, and we'll be there filming that meeting, of course, bringing the latest on anything that comes from it on tomorrow's newscast. But again, it starts at 7, 6:30 public zoning, and hearing on that, masks are required to enter the building there at the Harriman High School. Roane County Board of Education meeting on Tuesday evening, tomorrow, December 15th at 7 p.m. They'll also meet at the Harriman High School auditorium. The meeting is open to the public, but masks are required to enter the facility. The items of the agenda are first, for presentations, Dr. Kevin Woody for the 2021 Parent and Family Engagement Plan, and also Lance Duff will be discussing that from the Roane County Schools Virtual Academy update and hearing of delegations. And reports from the Director of Schools, Business Manager Eric Harbin's report, and a facilities report and committee reports, if any. Number one, they will discuss Personnel and Benefits Committee from the November 24th meeting and then the chairman's report. Under old business, if any recommendations from the director on policy approvals will be looked at as well. And also tomorrow night, very important discussion on reevaluating every Friday remote learning, whether they'll continue that after the Christmas or holiday break or maybe cancel it altogether. But that's again on the table to be at least discussed tomorrow night, and they'll look at their options, but nothing set in stone, of course, until after they meet tomorrow night. Under new business, recommendations from the director of the schools, approval to surplus some technology equipment to be recycled or disposed from the Kingston Elementary, Midway High, and Ridgeview Elementary, and approval of 2021 category budget transfers in the General Purpose School Fund. And again, these items on their agenda for tomorrow night's meeting, and that's for the Board of Education of Roane County. Harriman High School tomorrow night at 7. We'll be bringing it live streamed right here, or at least we'll be bringing it to you right here on TV 12, so keep a note of that. More on that tomorrow. City of Harriman will meet tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on the 15th of December at the City Council Chambers Room inside City Hall at 408 North Run Street. Agenda, of course, prayer and pledge of allegiance. Workshop will follow the meeting, by the way. Under old business tomorrow night, they'll look at discussing possibly approving the resolution adopting their ADA transition plan for the City of Harriman, as they wanted another couple of weeks to review that before actually voting on it tomorrow night. Under new business, a discussion of possibly approving on first reading an ordinance to amend the zoning map of the City of Harriman from OS to R1 for a parcel recently subdivided from property recorded as well inside the city. And we'll get more information on that, of course, tomorrow. And also to be combined with property recorded also. Of course, they got a lot of lawyer jargon in these topics here, so we're not sure exactly where that is specifically at, which is shown on the subdivision map. And but we'll be examining the track 1 completion there. So again, enforcement also looking at discussing and possibly approving the reclassification of the codes enforcement officer position to a maintenance technical position. And C, they'll look at discussing and possibly approving an employee bonuses given mid-year, as was stated, would be considered upon adoption of their budget. And looking at possibly appointing 2 members to the Tennessee River Trails Committee as part of the partnership with Roane County. So we can get these items on the agenda for tomorrow night. A couple note of interest, Rockwood Planning Commission is meeting at 5:30, or started their meeting at 5:30 this afternoon at the City Hall in Rockwood. And there's 2 items on the agenda there, whether to put 10 new storage units at the 412 block of North Gateway, and also possibly to look at redefining or defining whether or not a towing service can go into the Old Mac Materials business location there on South Front Street in Rockwood. So these items will be looked at by the Planning Commission tonight in Rockwood as that meeting is undergoing as we're speaking. More news after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. This year, more than ever, we here at OEB Law would like to say thank you for letting us help you with your legal needs. We are so grateful to be a part of such a strong community. We are extremely proud to have been serving our East Tennessee family for over 20 years, and we look forward to many more years to come. From all of us here at OEB Law,
have a safe and Merry Christmas
and a prosperous New Year.
Life is made of moments. Moments to share. Moments that are special. And those that are everyday. How do we meet these moments for over 2 million people across 23 counties in East Tennessee? We will meet them not as just a group of hospitals, but as one community of care. Because this is about you, and it's about time. Covenant Health. For every moment.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, jars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
At Earl F. Subaru, providing exceptional customer service is what we do best, and we've got the awards to prove it.
We've been recognized as Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Customer Commitment Award. And again this year, we also earned the Love Promise Community Commitment Award given for enhancing the areas we serve. At Earl F. Subaru, we're more than just a car lot. We're a retailer you can love and one that gives back to local causes. Check out our reviews that come to Earl F. Subaru in Harriman.
Take I-40 to exit 347 in Harriman, or check all our specials at duffsubaru.com.
December 14th, 1799. George Washington, the Revolutionary War general who became America's first president, dies at his Mount Vernon estate in Virginia at age 67. 1911, Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen and his group become the first men to reach the South Pole. They beat out a rival expedition led by Robert F. Scott by more than a month. 1995, in Paris, leaders of Bosnia, Serbia, and Croatia sign an internationally brokered peace treaty. That move formally ends more than 3.5 years of bloodshed in the Balkans. And 1985.
Fastball hit deep to right. It's put me in. Way back there. Holy cow!
Baseball's Roger Maris, whose single-season home run record lasted more than 35 years, dies in Houston at age 51. Today in history, December 14th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
Good afternoon and a happy Monday to you. Secret City Weather here with your afternoon video update. Taking a look here at satellite. We did begin the day with some shower activity, but that has gradually begun to clear out of the area with a high just to our west. We see here on satellite that dry air working in just to our west here. Going to continue as we work into the overnight hours tonight, seeing that sunshine as we work back here into your Tuesday. So looking outside at those temperatures, a bit cooler this afternoon than we were this time yesterday. Knoxville right now at 42 degrees. Clinton Oak Ridge around 40. Crossville already in those 30s, sitting at 36. So looking here at our surface map, there's that low that brought some shower activity yesterday and into the morning hours today. Continuing to work in that eastward direction there. We'll see some high pressure working in from the west very gradually, though. Only going to last for your Tuesday. Then another low working in from our south. That'll provide some shower activity again throughout Wednesday. Even some snowflakes, very similar to what we saw with this system. And then we'll clear out by Thursday afternoon. Friday, sunshine returning. It looks to continue there for parts of the weekend as well. So, model guidance here clearing out overnight tonight, continuing to clear throughout Tuesday. That sunshine going to be around highs around the average with 50. And then showers working back in for Wednesday, continuing there into the evening hours of your Wednesday. Eventually moving out by Thursday, though. We'll see some sunshine by Friday to end the work week. Temperatures on the rebound as well. So, you can look forward to some drier air towards the end of the week, again for your Tuesday. But some shower activity there for midweek on your Wednesday. So looking here at the past 24 hours with the passage of that cold front, a bit cooler there across the region, anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees of a difference from this time yesterday, but we'll begin to rebound temperature-wise near 50. That's the average for this time of the year for tomorrow. And then some shower activity, some cooler air working back in for Wednesday, parts of Thursday as well. So getting into tonight's forecast, lows will be in those mid to upper 20s. Pretty chilly as we begin the day for your Wednesday. Decreasing cloud cover and winds out of the northeast around 5 miles per hour. For your full forecast, brought to you by J&M's Butcher Shop of Oak Ridge. Partly cloudy for your Tuesday. We'll really see that cloud cover working in by the evening hours. That'll be associated with a low working in from the south, providing some shower activity on and off throughout Wednesday. Then we'll begin to clear back out for Thursday. Going to be chilly though. Lows there are highs in the lower 40s. And then Friday, sunshine returning to end the work week. Temperatures rebounding near that 50 mark as well. Sunny skies overhead. That'll wrap it up here on your Monday from Secret City Weather. Going to be a bit warmer for your Tuesday. Some sunshine into the forecast as well. Take advantage.
Thank you, Brandon. Little internet access issue there. Matter of fact, I think some of the lines just went down around the area. So I understand a Google account earlier was having some issues. Some say some sunspots here and there are causing that as well. So if you are having internet trouble, should be brief. That should be it. In our sports today, as we move on to that, as we all know, the 2020 high school basketball schedule continues to shuffle due to COVID-19 concerns. As we reported on Friday, another one of the Clinton High School's basketball doubleheaders that was already rescheduled for tonight, the 14th, was canceled again this past Friday. So the Campbell County at Clinton District contests have now been postponed to a date to be announced in the near future, so no game there tonight. For those who may not know, Morgan County schools halted all their sports and extracurricular activities up to the start of Christmas break, which would be on the 18th. With that, here are some scores from last Friday's high school action. The Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats got a win over Alcoa, 78-52. And the Anderson County Lady Mavs fell to Campbell County, 60-52. However, Campbell County High School basketball is now on hiatus through winter break due to COVID-19 concerns. Jellicoe also is on hiatus now through winter break as well. No scores were posted for the girls' Kingston, Powell, and Oliver Springs Oneida games as well. Now, in boys action, the Oak Ridge Wildcats did win 85-65 last Friday over the Clinton Dragons. The Anderson County Mavericks defeated Campbell County 86-63, and the Kingston Yellow Jackets earned a big win over Powell 71-59, and the Oliver Springs Bobcats, however, fell to Oneida 65-50. Well, the Tennessee at Texas women's basketball game scheduled for this past Sunday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon was postponed because of contact tracing issues within the Texas program. Now, it's unknown at this time whether there will be a future makeup date between the Longhorns and the Lady Vols. However, next on UT's schedule is a home game against Jackson State, scheduled for Sunday, December the 20th at 12 noon. That contest is slated to be televised by the SEC Network. And a double-double from senior John Fulkerson and a second consecutive dominant defensive effort pushed the 12th-ranked Tennessee basketball team past Cincinnati 65-56 on Saturday inside Thompson-Boling Arena. On defense, the Vols forced 17 turnovers, blocked 4 shots, and held the Bearcats to a .379 shooting percentage. Now, Tennessee, now 2-0, returns to action on Tuesday, tomorrow, when it hosts Appalachia State. Fans can watch that action on the SEC Network starting at 7 tomorrow evening. UT football news, Tennessee was dominant in all phases of the game at a convincing 42-17 win over in-state rival Vanderbilt Saturday in Nashville. The Vols were led by true freshman quarterback Harrison Bailey, who completed 14 of 18 for 207 yards and a pair of touchdowns, all career highs. Defensively, sophomore linebacker Henry To'oto'o paced the Vols with 10 tackles. UT, now 3-6, will return to Neyland Stadium for Senior Day on December 19th, this Saturday, to take on number 5 Texas A&M, which will be at 12 noon. In professional football, the Tennessee Titans walked away with a 31-10 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville Sunday. Running back Derrick Henry ran for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns on 26 carries in the win. It was Henry's 9th straight 100-yard contest on the road and the 4th 200-yard game of his career. 2 of Henry's 200-yard performances have come against the Jaguars. Quarterback Ryan Tannehill completed 19 of 24 for 212 yards and 2 touchdowns, and receiver A.J. Brown had 7 catches for 112 yards and a touchdown. The Titans will return to action this Sunday, hosting the Detroit Lions. That'll be at Nissan Stadium. And that's our sports time for field announcements. Miss Connie Susan Williams Connie Riverts, age 68 of Clinton, passed away Friday at her residence. She retired from the Anderson County school system after working in the central office for many years. Per her request, there will be no services. Holly Gamble Funeral Home serving the family. Adriana Hampton, age 29 of Harriman, passed away Friday, December 11th at home with her parents at her side. She attended Midtown Church of the Almighty God. The family had a visitation earlier today at Frecker Funeral Home in Kingston. Sonny Little, age 82 of Kingston. Sonny Little passed away on Thursday last week at his home. He was a member of Asbury Chapel United Methodist Church in Rockwood. The graveside was held earlier today at Emory Heights Cemetery in Harriman. Evans Mortuary was serving the family. Willard Lafrombles, age 83 of Rocky Top. Willard Lafrombles passed away on Thursday, December 10th at Tenova North Medical Center in Powell. All services will be announced at a later date by Jones Mortuary. Miss Evelyn Carter of Powell passed away on Wednesday, December the 9th at Maple Court Senior Living Facility. She was a member of the Toccoa Baptist Church in Knoxville. Due to the COVID pandemic, a private service will be held at a lovely cemetery in Caryville. Holly Gamble in Rocky Top is in charge of those services. That's our newscast on this December 14th, this edition, that is. Thank you for joining me. Always stay tuned to Channel 12 for your local news coverage right here, and we appreciate you being with us. From all those behind the scenes, and Dudley Evans will bid you a good evening. Hope to see you back tomorrow when hopefully the sun will return as well. Until then, from all those behind the scenes, so long.